I laughed a moment at the flickering drama in the dreamer that had written it. He draws his head back in, sure, tunneling underneath the river to freedom, back in from the cold, pine-smoky night into the smell of mothballs and mice. Then began looking about the room to see if I could find any other remnants of this little playwright or his product. He couldn't close the window. It's jammed open. He leaves and goes back to sit on the bed. I discovered nothing more in the room except a box of ancient comic books beneath the window box. He eats the cold pork in one of the pears, looking straight ahead at the still open window. The smell of burning pine reaches him, chill and dark. I sat for a time on the bed, wondering what my next move would be, while I leafed through a few of the black outlined adventures of Plastic Man, Superman, Aquaman, Hawkman, and of course, Captain Marvel. There were more Captain Marvels in the box than all the various other assorted Marvels put together. He puts the plate on the floor and takes his jacket from the bed and bends to lay it aside on a chair. As he straightens back up, that beam of light that he has been so carefully avoiding catches him full in the face. My one great hero, Captain Marvel, still head and shoulders above such late starters as Hamlet or Homer. The beam holds him. I used to imagine that wicked Sir Mordred doing his best to ensnare that nimble marauder of his castle, gallant Sir Leland of Stanford, who knows every secret tunnel and dungeon, hidden stone stairway from the highest tower to the deepest dripping dungeon, spears his face and holds it spitted there like some stage illusion head produced by hidden mirrors. And still my favorite overall, the rest of the selection of superdoers, because Captain Marvel is not continuously Captain Marvel. No, when he wasn't flying around batting the heads of archfiends together, he was a kid about 10 or 12 named Billy Batson, a scrawny and ineffectual punk who could be transformed to the accompaniment of lightning and thunder into a cleft-chinned behemoth capable of practically anything. He sits for a very long time looking at the light exploding through the hole in the wall. Outside, the sound goes on in demented and insensate voodoo cadence. I used to dance to the crackle of electrodes and sing along with the switches activating stiff-legged golems. And the rest of the semi-lit room sifts out of his scene. And all this kid had to do to bring off this transformation was say his word, Shazam. S for Solomon and wisdom, H for Hercules and strength, and so on with Atlas, Zeus, Achilles, and Mercury. Shazam. I said the word softly aloud in the chilly room, smiling at myself but thinking maybe it wasn't really Captain Marvel that was my hero. Maybe it was Billy Batson and his magic word. I always used to try to figure out what my word was, my magic phrase that would turn me instantly enormous and invulnerable. Finally, the rest of the room is gone. There's just that bright hole like a lone star in a black sky swollen to over proportions. I used to weave ectoplasmic Afghans from the wispy effluvium left in the wake of invisible men. In fact, wasn't that perhaps what I was still searching for? My magic word. The light draws at him, pulling him up from the bed.
Thank you. Thank you all. Thank the library. We thank the San Francisco Public Library. Thank all of you who've participated and all of you who've come. Good night.